What's up, marvelous DJs? Ever notice how DJ drops have become must-haves for DJs these days? It's no surprise, drops instantly set you apart and makes your set unforgettable. From club gigs to TikTok reels, those unique vocal tags are like your musical fingerprint. And guess what? Today, I'm going to show you how you can create your own DJ drops, all with the free Audacity app. Let's jump right in it. Cheat code. Welcome back to Cheat Code. So whether you're spinning at a packed club or live streaming for your followers, drops inject energy and hype into your mix. Hip-hop DJs and producers especially have embraced this trend, turning simple tags into signature sounds like this.
You are now rocking with Mike Marvelous.
Ooh, marvelous.
They're not just about branding. They're a vibe, a connection with your audience. But enough about why. Let's talk about how you can make your own. First things first, download Audacity if you haven't already done so. It's completely free, open source software. I'll put the link below. Once it's installed, connect your mic. It doesn't have to be fancy. Even a USB mic works fine for this. Open up Audacity and let's record your drop. So if you want to use your voice and record a sound, you don't need anything fancy, as I said. All you have to do is launch Audacity and then hit that red record button. So if I want to try something now, I'm going to hit record. You are now rocking with Mike Marvelous. Stop it, and I have my recording. Let's check the playback. It's probably going to sound crazy because I got a couple things in the background going on, but this is coming from my laptop microphone. So here we go. You are now rocking with Mike Marvelous. Boom. All right. So the first thing I probably want to do is get in here is trim off all this excess stuff I don't need. I'm going to use the Command T. Whoops. Not Command T. I'm just going to use, you highlight the section you don't want and you hit delete, right? So I think it ends. Mike Marvelous. Ends about there. So I'll trim off of that. Actually, I want it to kind of go a little bit more. I can zoom into this to really see where that sound ends. Oops, that's too much. And as you can see, it kind of blurs out there. So I'm going to delete that part. So I've trimmed off what I don't need for that. So now I have, you are now rocking with Mike Marvelous. All right. I probably would change the rocking part a little bit, but whatever. This is just for show. All right. Next, I'm going to highlight the actual audio, so all of it, the whole sample, and we're going to throw some effects on this thing. So if you go up to Tools, Effects, go up to Effects, you can go into all of the different types of effects that the software allows. For me, I may want to pitch my voice down a bit, making it a little bit deeper. And I do believe this is pretty much the same process I used to make the original one. You are now rocking with Mike Marvelous, right? So let's preview it.
You are now rocking with Mike Marvelous.
All right, I'll keep it. All right, so I've pitched my voice down. It didn't slow down the speed. It pitched it down a bit, so I added some effects. Now I want to add some other effects to it. Maybe some, let's see, EQ filters, high pass filter. I'm looking for some, there we go, some reverb. How about a little bit of reverb on there? And we can just go with one of the presettings.
You are now rocking with Mike Marvelous.
Good enough for me. I'm going to go apply. All right, next thing I probably want to do is add an echo out.
Mike Marvelous.
And echo out the Marvelous part. So I'm going to highlight that part.
Marvelous.
All right, and I'm going to go effects again. And then I'll go to echo. And then, I don't know, let's say 8 times. Usually we do 4 counts on beats, so let's go 8 times. I'm going to keep the decay factor the same. So what I would have to do here is insert generate some silence. And then I can say I want, what's this? This is about 2 seconds. So give me 2 more seconds of silence here. Generate 2 seconds of silence. There we go. All right, so now we have space to repeat. Now let's try it. Effects. Go to delay or echo. Let's just see what it does here. There we go. All right, so we'll keep it at that. So now I have my drop.
You are now rocking with Mike Marvelous. Marvelous.
So I probably would save that. You can do something else like add effects into there, maybe an explosion, a sound effect, maybe have it do something weird like wow or something like that. But generally, that's what you do. You got to kind of play with it. You're turning into a producer at that point. So it did take a little bit to, I think it's this.
You are now rocking with Mike Marvelous.
So as you see, there's more echo on there. There's some weird sounds in there as well. So you just got to play with it until you get to what you actually want. All right, another way of creating a drop will be for you to sample something, for you to go into, find a sample from a movie or a clip or a video that probably has something to do with your DJ name or your DJ style, and take that sample and turn that sample into a drop. It's so many out there today that are samples, but just simply work. So I've had my eyes or ears on one for a long time, and this is not the particular one, but for this one, I'm taking this from the movie Halloween or Michael Myers, and this is Jamie Lee Curtis calling Michael. So here's the raw sample. So that's the raw sample. All right, so I'm gonna turn this into a drop, right? So again, I'm gonna trim up that beginning, so as soon as I hit the drop, hey Michael, it'll be good to go, right? I'm gonna do this now so I don't forget. I'm gonna go into effects. Sorry, it's generate. I wanna generate some silence. I'm gonna generate, let's do 3 seconds of silence this time because I kinda want that to fade out pretty long, all right? Let's see, should I do anything with her voice? Let's add some reverb to it. We can give her a little bit of reverb to give it some depth. I keep going to tools. They used to be in tools, but now they have their own effects item. Let's see, so we're looking for reverb. I'm gonna keep it, you know, we'll keep it whatever the preset. I like that. That's fire. All right, and then I'll go apply. We're gonna apply those effects. So now that reverb is applied, and then I'm going to take that Michael part, and you know, as you can see, I have a style, right, of echoing that last word, right? So let's see, delay time. We can use I don't know. I don't want to delay it longer. I'd rather delay it shorter, and then go decay factor. Let's see if we switch those around. What does that sound like? Where you got to highlight the whole blank space. Remember to do this if you're adding any kind of echo onto your stuff. If not, it's not going to work right. Let's see, analyze, generate. Nope, we're doing an effect, and we're going to go the echo, and then I think we said we're going to change this to 0.5, and then we're going to change this to 1. And then I'll show you something slick you can do in Serato, so no big deal. So let's preview it. Yep, like it. Boom, saving it. But I don't want it to be loud like that. So I'm also going to add another effect, and that effect is going to be fading, right? So we're going to do the fade out effect for that. And now it echoes out and it fades. So now I have my drop from Jamie Lee Curtis. Hey, Michael! Go! Right? I probably should have made that longer to keep the Michael going until it actually faded out. But so far, so good, right? All right, that is how you make a drop out of a sample. Okay, so now that you've finished recording or completing your drop, you've put your drop in a folder, you saved it as an MP3 somewhere. Now it's your turn to bring that into your DJ software like Serato DJ Pro and set up your drops. So the way that you do that is, I've already dropped it into a crate here that I have named My Drops. But you want to go to the air horn at the top, click that, and that gives you your banks for all of your samples. So as you can see, I have my Ooh Marvelous drop.
Ooh, marvelous.
What I call my MM drop 1.
You are now rocking with Mike Marvelous.
Mike Marvelous drop 1. my marvelous drop, and then I got my air horn. All right? So now I want to add the Hey Michael drop to my particular drop here. So, or my sample bank. So I have it here. I could take it from the actual track, or I could take it and drop it directly from here. I like to put it inside of the actual track first so I can adjust the levels. So if the levels are off, if it's too low, too high, which I probably should have quantized it, but I'm okay. Or normalized it, excuse me. Hey, Michael! Go! Right? So, sounds good to me. I think it's at the right level. I don't have to do anything, but you can adjust the levels here and turn up the volume or turn it down depending. There's also a feature inside of your drops banks where you can adjust the levels too at the top on the side of each drop. So here I have that in my sample 5. Hey, Michael! Go! And there it is, just like I have my others. But you can independently have those set to various volumes so that way it mixes with your mix and you don't have to pre-adjust or anything like that. You can pre-do those. Another cool feature, let's say I have a track on, right? Let's go with Big X the Plug, right? I can sync my drop to that BPM of that beat. If I set my drop to sync, it'll sync to that beat. So when I hit it, hey Michael, go! It'll actually line up with the song. If you take off sync, it won't line up. It'll play like how you originally recorded it, right? So as you can see, it was a little bit sped up. It'll even give you the BPMs. Right now, this is around 58.4. The largest track is 66, so it sped it up. Some other cool items that you can do with the track. I probably should have trimmed off a little bit more in the end, so that way it doesn't keep going. You can loop your drops, which I don't use too much. When you hit it, it just keeps looping over and over and over again. So I don't typically use that. Another good one is the trigger. So the trigger is every time you hit your sample, it'll keep going. It'll start over from the beginning. Hey, Michael! Right? Go! So that's the trigger. The next one, you have to hold on. Hey, Michael! If you don't hold on to it, it won't play. So, hey, Michael! Right? And this one is you hit it and it plays all the way through no matter what. Hey, Michael! Right? So I have to hit it to stop it and go from there. I like the trigger, right? Hey, Michael! Go! Right? Especially for my air horn. So I use that for the air horn, right? Those are different things you can do with your drops, but that's also how you create your drop and how you set it up in Serato DJ Pro. That's it. Your custom DJ drop created from scratch in Audacity. You could also pay someone to do this for you, but if you want to do it on your own, that's how you do it. If this helped level up your DJ game, hit the like button and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Who do you think has the hottest drop in the game right now? Let me know. Don't forget to subscribe for more DJ tips, tricks, tutorials, or cheat codes. Until next time, stay marvelous. Cheat code. Hey, Michael!